I'm never gonna be restricted. I'm never gonna be the twisted. I'm never gonna be addicted to you. Hold up my face. No, you're not my fix. I'm never gonna be addicted to you, and you're not my fix.
Hello and welcome to Rekt Automotive.
On today's episode, we are going to be buying a first car for somebody and teaching you what to look out for along the way.
Yep. Okay, so today we're going to be going and looking at a 2006 Ford Fiesta, 1.25 Z-Tech Climate, I believe it is, a 5-door car. We're going to look at this for my brother's girlfriend, with a view to her having it as her first car. As he lives in Chester, a fair distance away, we're going to go check it out, and we'll take you guys with us to show you what to look out for when buying a used car, and hopefully it'll all pan out and we'll be able to get something decent. So we're going to be checking things like make sure that there's no water in the oil in the water, indicating the issues with the head gasket. We'll check basic things that you prefer on a car these days, like check the electric windows work, check the blowers work on all 4 settings, check the air conditioning blows cold. We'll take the car for a little test drive and just check it's all sort of drives as nice as it's apparently does, and then we'll sort of talk money, whatever. So hopefully we should have a nice car. This car is 2006 Fiesta 1.25 litre Z-Tech Climate. It's done 80,000 miles and the asking price is £800, which is, checking sort of Auto Trader, eBay, all the normal sources, is actually slightly under sort of average value for what it is. They're normally valued at about £1,000 on the private market, so, or probably £1,200 at a garage. So there's already potential for a bargain, but I think we'll try and get a bit more off if we can, because why not? Doesn't hurt to ask. They can always say no. Have it. One Fiesta. So we're going to have a look around the car, just have a general check over for any obvious massive dents, damage, rust, bits falling off or missing, obvious shit really.
You mean to say when you're going to buy a new car, you should probably look at the car and check that it's the car?
Yeah, make sure it isn't haggard or like red at the front and yellow at the back.
You won't believe the amount of people that advertise cars and then it's nothing like.
The amount of times it's mint condition, mate, or the best one is always perfect for the year, which also means absolutely fucked. But it's okay because it's 10 years old.
Usual wear and tear.
Yeah, standard wear and tear for the age. Back off, mate.
Hashtag ball bag.
Hashtag Rekt.
Right.
What? Time to check out the whip. Look at that. Walking own lights and everything. Alright, if you could pop the bonnet, Squire. So we'll check the oil cap, and in there you're looking to see any sort of mayo-like substance, which is like a mix of oil and coolant.
Which looks like mayonnaise, I am clarifying when you say mayo.
So, mayo, yeah.
Look at that black oil.
Yeah, but there
is oil.
As long as there is oil and it's between minimum and maximum, the amount of times you go to a dealership and they've fucking got absolutely nothing in them is unreal.
New battery.
New battery.
New
yeah,
coolant.
New coolant. Always a good sign.
What are we doing here, Sam?
Have a look at the interior, and then I'm going to check the functioning of all the fan settings, make sure it works on all 4, because Fords tend to kill the resistors inside the switch, which means it'll only work on full blast or nothing, which is very tedious.
Checking the aircon to make sure it's actually cold, aren't we?
Yeah, so yeah, make sure it works, make sure, open a vent, make sure it's blowing cold, because there's another £50 don't want to spend on a regas or a new condenser or anything else.
We're just doing general electrics inside.
Check the tunage, it's good. And then we'll start up the engine.
Checking for Christmas.
Yeah, make sure
lights.
Make sure Christmas hasn't come early, which it hasn't. Handbrake light's the only one on. Side lean smooth and everything, so that's lovely. Rev it up a bit, make sure it revs smoothly, because sometimes they'll misfire or whatever. They've been abused. Again, check everything electric, windows, mirrors. Just make sure it's all good.
That didn't sound creepy.
No, not at all. Make sure the window is working.
So, yeah, we're checking for rust under the sills now and in the arches.
Yeah, and then there's only this little bit round the back door, which is absolutely sound.
Tell you what, it genuinely does look really good for its age.
Yeah, it is actually alright. Perfectly tidy, presentable little first car. Got a spoiler and everything! Look at that free oil with this. Free touch-up kit. Okay. Is it the right colour?
It should be. I've
never used it.
So we're checking for signs of rust and crash damage now, right?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And any, obviously any water in there will indicate, in the spare wheel well that is, will indicate that maybe the boot seal's failed or the rear window washer jet might be leaking into the boot floor. Right, so have another gander around it, with the bonnet open and the engine running, just make sure it sounds like it's all smooth, not like clapping or knocking or any horrible noises. Make sure it isn't really shaking and vibrating, which would indicate an engine mark knackered. Is it the pattern of the seats, or are they a bit stained in places? Is it a bit stained in places, the seat? Just the pattern? Yeah. Looks like it's a bit wet there in the past, doesn't it? Oh well.
Yeah, cam belt was like, what, 250 quid?
You like the new shirts, by the way?
Fucking hell.
Yes.
When you get them?
Sorted. It's the benefit of running a t-shirt company, innit? Right, so we'll take it on a test drive.
Right then, lights on. Look at that, it's fancy sport. It's going to be weird because I say that, it's only like driving with a Lipo really. Oh, this clutch is lovely.
It's only a year.
It's the first time it's moved in ages. You know when I did that on the...
Well, it moved around on Saturday, but
Yeah.
it's still got a...
Brake track!
Yeah. Make sure it stops in a straight line and pretty quickly.
Easy enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was going to say, it's done everything it wants for me.
The indicators working everything.
So it's done.
No crunch from suspension or nothing.
That's what I thought I'd take this way, because it's bumps.
Yes. So you can check the suspension over some bumps. And to confirm that there's no clunks or broken, squeaking or creaking components. So it turns nicely. Pulls alright for what it is.
It's like it's on 125.
Exactly. Reverse on or?
Whatever you want.
I'll try reverse, I've not tried reverse yet. We're just in, it's not down in it or anything.
Make sure we're checking that it goes into every gear,
Yeah.
including reverse, nice and easy, and works.
Don't do
fine.
a,
There's no whines and
No,
crunches.
that's it.
So you're now getting the V5C document out and you're checking the VIN number, am I correct?
That's right, yeah. So we're going to get out, have a look through the V5, check all the details of saying Fiesta and so on, what you're expecting, find the VIN number on there, which is there, and check them side by side and make sure all the numbers match, and obviously make sure it doesn't look like someone's written it on the car with a Sharpie. Okay, so like the car, so how much did you want for it?
I'm after about £800.
Okay, would you take 600?
What about in the middle? 7?
7?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that. Lovely.
Cheers.
Right, so here's the new car. We're now the proud owners of this Fiesta.
Ball in whip.
Absolute first whip.
You know, when I was growing up, I always wanted just a Fiesta. Yes, my dream car.
I actually looked at these back
Please.
years ago as a first car, 1.25, but in that green, that really horrible green, I fucking used to look and think, oh, I'd be sick. They were quite new though, obviously, when we passed. It was like an 06 when I passed. It was like 2 years old, so it was just too expensive. Right, so yeah, check your oil again when you get home right from picking up the car. Make sure the oil level hasn't dropped or anything horrible. And obviously top up if you need to. And then we'll get some, this is just some Mad Cow Lemon Satin. I'm just going to back to black the trim a bit so it looks nice for when my brother and his girlfriend come to pick it up. There's nothing worse than coming and picking up your new car and it be all dirty and filthy, so...
Dem great door handles,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It just gives it so much more of a, you know, just a bit of shining everything up. There's a reason dealers do like the tyre black and all that stuff. It just makes the car look so much more loved and cared for, sort of thing, when you come to look at it.
And to make sure you check that your VTEC engages in your Ford, yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you Z-Tech, yo. Z-Tech just kicked in, yo. That is the engine. Yeah.
I've lost all respect for you.
You had one. Fuck off. You had it in a C-Max, for fuck's sake. Or was yours a Duratec just kicked in, yo? Was it a
No, I
Duratorque
think it was
diesel?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't even remember what engine it was. I just remember it was burgundy with fucking frosted headlights.
I had a titanium edition.
Dog shit, mate. Right, so you can see the difference in the handles between treated, which is nice and black, and pale and grey and grim. And then there's the new owner. Very happy.
Well, we do have a nice car to own, you know. This is all bullshit for the internet.